Hello everyone, I'm going to share right away inside Friends and Health, actually inside Facebook, and we will get rolling. All right, so I'm going to share on my page first. It's the natural power, and apologies for all the sounds. It's a messenger. Can turn the sound off because I am speaking. We need the sound. Okay. So type in the topic. Let's talk health. What is our topic today? Who knows? Who is ready? How to build new habits. Awesome topic. Awesome topic. You will be so pleased that you joined. By the way, are you watching live? Go ahead and type #live and where are you watching from? Are you watching in recording or replay? Go ahead and #replay, and of course, where are you watching from? Okay, I think we are live. So let me go ahead and see myself. Alrighty. And I'm gonna go back to my page, the natural power. This is my business page where I share different information on health and wellness, including our Facebook Lives. The Facebook Lives we have every Friday, and they are designed for our group Friends and Health. And Friends and Health group is for everyone who would like daily motivation and inspiration in the wellness journey. It is a free group and it's closed group, so you've got a request. And if you invite someone, please let them know there are 3 questions that they need to answer. This way I know they're committed to be in the group. We would like this group to be whatever size it is, but we would like to have active participation, because that's where magic happens, when we actively communicate with each other. So I am looking through. All right, I found my video and I am going to share that video in the group, Friends and Health. Okay. All right, everyone, we are live. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. And by the way, a little tip. Look at my warm sweater. Nothing happens for coincidence. I did not know that I am going to be seeing myself in the same sweater a couple of years ago. So this is the hint. Keep watching. It's a little chilly in Dallas. Hi everyone, my name is Nadia Touch. I'm certified health, life, and fitness coach, and I help men and women in the 50s to lose stubborn 20 pounds so they can finally fit in clothes they want to fit and keep it this way through a transformation of lifestyle and habit change. I'm also a passionate advocate of Shaklee products beyond organic quality for your everyday use. And today we talk about how to build your new habits. It's a very wide topic, but I have put it into simple system. If you received an email from me yesterday and you read it, you probably have an idea. So let's talk about it. How to build new habits. This is our conversation today. Go ahead and type for me whether you're watching live on replay and where you're watching from. Hello, Bob. Thank you for watching. Always the number one. Appreciate it. And if you like topics like this, today is about the habit. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Natural Power 100. That's where I post videos like this and more. And if you click little bell on the right, I think it's still there, you will receive instant notification on the new video uploaded, and you can watch it at your convenience. Also, I mentioned about Thursday newsletter. Those are the ones that you receive usually on Thursday morning, and I cover different topics. Just like Power of Habit, you can read it as an article. And also, what do we have? We have Beyond Organic Shaklee Product Store. You will see the link underneath, or you can ask the person who invited you to watch the video. They might have a link for you as well. We also have our resourceful wellness center on different wellness topics, including the Shaklee products, science, and beyond. All right, I think I mentioned everything I can remember of. Oh, by the way, who is participating in the movement challenge? So if you're part of Friends in Health Facebook group, you know that we have a 5-day movement challenge, free challenge, where we help activate the muscles that need the help the most. So it's more designed for rehabilitation, for strengthening your body with your own body weight workout. So let me know if you're enjoying this challenge. And today is day number 5, our final day. And go ahead, type for me which one is your favorite movement so far. Which one is your favorite number 1? And go ahead and type for me which one is the most needed exercise for you from those 5 days that you have learned. And also, FYI, the person who is the most active is going to get a prize. I'm not telling you which one it is, but you will absolutely love it. We have different people from different groups, so whatever person it is, I will give that person a choice. And the choice will be very well loved. Okay, enjoying the challenge. Always happy to hear my wisdom and perspective. All right, thank you, Bob. Yours as well. All right, folks, let's dive in. And I have decided to do something similar to what I did just recently. I went through my previous conversations with you all, and I chose this video that talks about how to build a new habit by the design of how habit is received in our body. So before I say anything else, let me go ahead and find this video for you and play. Watch carefully. Stay with me. Gotta open the video internet first. All right, is everyone excited to hear? And by the way, feel free, as soon as you hear something you would like to comment on, go ahead and comment, okay? Do not feel restricted by commenting. Are you ready? Be attentive. It starts with a question.
How many of you are struggling with bad habits? For example, you want to lose weight and you keep slipping to the same yo-yo dieting effect where you lose weight and then after a while you gain it again, and it's like a vicious cycle. Or you want to feel positive overall about life and just don't seem to sustain it. Or you have that, we call it binge eating, like let's say 10 p.m. and you go to the fridge and you start eating. And when you say to yourself, I'm going to stop, you stop. And you succeed for a while, but then after a while you fall off and you eat again, or maybe even more than you used to. How about if you just want to eat cleaner and healthier every day overall, and maybe you even find like a clean reset program, and maybe you even get on it and it helps and it works, you lose some pounds, you start eating cleaner, and you actually stick with the diet, with the regimen for a while, and then something happens, you fall off and you're back to your same bad habits. Really, just the list is endless. Give your own example. By the way, feel free to comment your example. So the bad habits, of course, we all want to change them, but it just, we feel so stuck in those habits. It's like the vicious cycle. So at the end of this live stream, I am going to invite you to our free Facebook group, Friends and Health, for your daily inspirations for your wellness journey. And I'll give you more details later, but for now, let's get started. So I have been working with the power of habit for a while. Also, I've been reading the book, The Power of Habit, highly recommended. And I have noticed that everyone seems to be making the same mistake. So these mistakes are easy to make, but they can really have a negative impact on your overall progress and your goals. All right? But the good news that just as you have, and that's very important, listen, just as you have bad habits, you can have good habits. Let me rephrase it. Just as you have formed bad habits, you can form good habits. Here's another rephrase. Pay attention. Just as you have formed old habits, you can form new habits. So you can sustain those habits for your life. And it's all really about your habits. Once your actions become habits, they're deeply programmed in your brain, and therefore you can sustain them for a long period of time or for the rest of your life. Habits are automatic choices. Habits are automatic choices. So let's talk about the habits. We often talk about the actions and the habits. That's how you start forming a habit, is by acting. Okay, so actions come first. But there is a trick here. There is that thing that people make mistake in. So pay attention. Point number one. So to change your habit, you need to understand the psychology behind on how the brain is wired. Somebody in our group actually requested this topic. So what's the psychology behind the habit and making a change? This is it. I'm actually referring to the book, The Power of Habit. Please read it. It's powerful. Habit consists of three aspects: trigger, action, and reward. For example, you see the ice cream. Your body reacts, so you feel like, oh, saliva is coming out of my mouth and I want to eat it. So you go, you eat it, action, and you get a reward as your taste buds are happy and your brain feels good and comfortable. Or let's say you smell the coffee and you go and you drink it and your body gets a reward of the energy, and that you can survive through the day. Or let's say, that's my example, 2-3 p.m., you feel a little bit of like low energy, so that's your trigger. Action, you go drink coffee, you eat chocolate, you bench some snacks. The reward is you got your energy and you actually survive through the day. Again, we are talking about the wiring of your habits, which is deeply programmed in your brain. 10 p.m., you kind of feel a little stressed or overwhelmed. After a long day, you feel blue. That's your trigger. You go to the fridge. That's actually the trigger. You see the fridge, there's ice cream or anything else that you want to eat, and action, you go eat it. reward, your body feels comfortable, and you have survived. We're not talking about blaming yourself later. We're talking about how your brain is wired. Your brain is wired to survive, to actually just your survival. So if you haven't died, your brain did the job. That's it. So if you ate that pound of ice cream and you haven't died, your brain did the job. Yeah. So 3 steps of habits is how the critter brain or animal brain is wired. The reward will always be based on survival mode, aimed towards you not to die. Point number 2. So what's now? Okay, so we know that. What do I do about old bad habits? Since the habits are very deeply wired, it's almost impossible to change them by changing the entire 3 aspects of habit: trigger, action, and reward, or eliminating your habit overall. If you do, you succeed for a while, but soon the brain will start panicking because something is changing, it's uncomfortable, and you may actually not survive, you may die. So here's the trick. To help your brain to stay calm, we will trick the brain by not changing all 3 aspects of habit. Again, the brain wants you to survive, but you know that this bad habit is not good for you and for your life and for your goals. But your brain doesn't. So you gotta trick the brain so the brain is happy. Here's what you can do to trick the brain. Keep your trigger. Ice cream will be there. It's always in our refrigerator. My family loves it. Can't do anything about that. Coffee machine is always in my kitchen. The smell will be there. Feeling less energy in the afternoon is just how sometimes body functions. Yes, you can have it at 2-3 p.m. It's always there. Can't escape. 10 p.m. always comes. Kids go to bed, you're by yourself, you might feel a little blue. It's just the normal triggers of life, right? We talk about what if you, like, don't try to remove them. Let them be. Keep the reward, because that's what your brain wants. Your brain wants you to survive. So let's keep the reward, which is energy, right? Or your taste buds are happy, or you survived, you haven't died. That's what your brain wants, for you to survive. So let's give that to our brain. The only thing that you want to alter is your action. The action, for example, is what you're eating, how you're eating, when you're eating, why you're eating, snacking. You can alter that. For example, if you have a 2-3 p.m. low energy and you feel like snacking or drinking coffee, here's actually, it's my example. So I want to give my brain that calmness that it needs for me in order to survive, not to die. So my taste buds want to be happy, and I want to have energy, and my brain will be okay. So 2 p.m. is still there, a little bit of low energy is still there, that's the trigger. My action is, I will still drink, but I can choose what to drink. If I like sweetness, I'll choose a healthier but sweet drink. But it's me personally, it took me, I like green tea. So green tea is my drink in the afternoon. You can choose any drink that somewhat similar to your taste buds. If you love snacks, I do too in the afternoon. My choice is, again, something that will be good for my taste buds, my animal brain perception, I use nuts covered with yogurt. Yogurt is somewhat sweet, and nuts is healthy energy. Green tea, nuts, and yogurt, this is mine. So I really altered my action, but the result I get is the same. My brain gets result of energy. Taste buds are happy. I have survived and I haven't died. So that's the reward that the brain gets. Okay, the snack I ordered, oh, the dark chocolate. I wanted to put the dark chocolate into it. A piece of dark chocolate, why not? Maybe you like snacking on chocolate in the afternoon. A small piece of dark chocolate is actually pretty good. With green tea, amazing. Just my choice. So point number 3. By the way, if you have some of your examples, let me know. Put in the comments. To settle a new habit in your worrying, you can also use what great health coaches recommend, especially in the beginning of your altering actions. Use the right system, use the right support, and use the right accountability. The right system means the right steps in the right order. The right support means someone to help encourage you when you're feeling stuck. And the right accountability is kick your butt when you're falling off the track. So a little bit about the system I wanted to mention. Psychologists now know that there's a particular period of time for your brain where your habits actually settle in your worrying. It's just the beginning of it. 21 days. There are so many programs are based on this 21 days period. But also to have your habit sustainable, 90 days is a magic number. 90 days. For accountability, you can use your family, your friends. You can use the group that I will mention in a minute. You can use a health coach. So the power of habit is the root of your success, as well as the root of your failure. So it's really up to you to choose.
I think that's the best place to stop. What do you think? It's really up to you to choose. Isn't that amazing? So did you see the same sweater? And interesting, when I'm listening to myself, I'm drinking my green tea. I don't have yogurt, but I finished my nuts, and yes, a piece of dark chocolate. So good habits are good to be stuck with. All right, folks, and I did mention Friends and Health group. This group is for our daily support, our accountability, where we love to support each other, and also where you see those free challenges, just like the movement challenge this week. And if you would like someone to support you one-on-one, I also say that I'm a certified health and life coach. I can help you with that for just 12 weeks on 90-day transformation. You will be amazed that you can have new habits and they will become just who you are and what you do. Go ahead and connect with me if you're curious to maybe set some time and discover what's possible. All right, everyone. So this is how to build your new habits. So before we go ahead and leave me comments. So what was your main appreciation from this conversation? Maybe there's something you learned. Go ahead and put it in the comments. And do please keep participating in our challenge. And of course, after all these wonderful exercises, do include stretches as well. Don't forget, it's really, really important for our flexibility and helping the muscles recover. All right, folks, this was our conversation on the habits, and I will see you in the community. If there's a topic that you feel we have not covered yet, you would like to hear about a particular topic, let me know, and see you soon.